Hello. You there?
Yeah. Hi. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey.
I'm
Hi.
live on YouTube right now.
Hello. Hi guys.
Hello.
Oh, it's so receptive here. We're actually having a phone call as well. Wow. This is the person on the phone call as well.
Silver.
Hi.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We have
Najwa.
Hi, Najwa.
Hi, Najra.
Hello.
Najwa, can you hear me? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
How are you,
Yes.
Najwa? Oh, Najwa has a guitar?
All right.
Is that a guitar? Wow.
Huh?
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. We have Angelina or Kathy?
What's your name?
These three names are Angelina, Kathy, Alicia.
And Angelina Alicia.
What's your name? Angel.
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 Hi,
Hi,
Angel.
Angel.
Nice to see you. All right. Next. We have
We have
Hanan. Hanan, hi,
Hello.
Yes, Hanan.
Hanan. So we have three small star students here. We
Oh,
have
hi.
Oh, Najwa is now in Star Flyers.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Okay.
Okay. Where is Hanan? Hanan, can I see your face? Okay.
Oh, there.
There she is.
Yes. It's on.
Hi,
Hello.
Hanan.
Hello.
How are you,
Hello.
Hanan?
I'm happy.
You're happy.
We're happy too.
Yeah. Just like the song. Yeah.
Yes, just like that
Just
song.
like the song that we're going to play.
That's good.
So we have
Hanan, Angel, Riley, and Najwa.
I think we will have another
Oh.
one.
Yes.
Angel's ready with her guitar.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a ukulele.
guys, we have her to play today.
Nice.
How about Hanan? I think she has a guitar as well. Let's see.
Yeah.
Dry getting
Yes.
guitar, I think.
Nice.
Very good.
Okay, so today I'm Miss Malta.
I'm Mr. Max.
Mr. Chris.
And Mr. Andrew.
We're from
B9.
B9.
EFB9.
Yeah, be nice,
Yeah.
man.
Maybe before we start, let's introduce ourselves as well. So we are EFB9 Band. We work here at EF. We are your teachers. We are the staff here who are here to help you have fun and learn English as well. Also, we were musicians once as well. So probably we'll start from Miss Malta first. We'll introduce about and talk about her experiences in music.
Wow.
Okay. I used to be a drummer.
She plays drum.
And then I moved. I sing and
I play guitar. And also write my own music. So yeah, that's what I do. How about you, Mr. Max?
It's hard. Yeah, I used to learn piano. Yeah, but then I switched to guitar, and I also sing apparently. Yeah, I just found out in the bathroom.
And for me,
Okay.
I used to be a full-time musician, and I still sing semi-professionally. I sing and play the guitar for bands at weddings. I used to do it more on larger stages, but now I'm more focused on just weddings, and also I sing a lot at church, and I write lots of songs as well.
Awesome.
Okay, next.
Me too.
Andrew.
Yes, and me too. I used to play band with my brother. If you can't tell, we're actually brothers. Me and Mr. Chris. So I.
Guys, there's
Yeah. The mask looks so alike.
Yeah. And I used to play bass for my old band, and I still play bass until now. And I play bass at church as well. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have more
We have new.
participants here? No?
Okay. I think
Yeah. So yeah.
So
Why
far.
don't we go through what we're gonna do today then?
right.
Right.
Okay.
So before we start,
We're gonna play the song first, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Liz,
Do
do
you
you
know
know
that
that
we have a song?
Mm-hmm. Since you guys are happy, we have a theme song for you.
Rai, do you know that we have a song? It's called Having So Much Fun. Hanun and also Angel before we start.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We
we
will
will
play
play
the song for you.
It's called Having
So much fun.
Fun.
One, two, three, go. Having so much fun. Hope it lasts forever. I will be the sun. We will be happy and loving every day. We will be free. We can be happy every time. 'Cause I'm having so much fun. Woo! Are you guys ready? Right. Now, ready. What do you have there? Do you have a guitar?
Oh, Angelina. Angel.
Down there.
Okay. Is it a guitar?
Oh yeah, there.
Hmm.
It's a guitar, just like mine.
Yay.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Andrews and Miss Maltas.
Oh, well, we have
Oh, not just
Next
one.
one, what do you have there? Can you show us?
Can you show us your guitar? Yes, well, she already
He's
has
holding
the
it. Yes, he's holding it.
strap.
Okay. Next, we have Angel. What do you have there? Can you show
Wow,
us?
Oh,
she's
she's already
ukulele.
showing it. Yeah.
Nice.
You got it?
Should we do?
Mr. Max, do you think you can hold on to the ukulele?
Okay.
So you have one.
So we have.
I'll hold on to something.
All right. And Hanun, can you show your instrument over there?
Hey, I also have one.
Wow. Yay.
Oh, ukulele too. It's Mr. Max. There you go.
A bit too small for me, but it's good.
All right. Awesome. Are we going to start with the game first, Mr. Andrew?
Yes, let's play with the game first, okay?
Okay, so guys, before we start, we will play a game.
Mhm.
Okay, it's called guessing game. So you have to guess
Mhm.
You have to guess whether you have to guess whether the chord is major or minor. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, just for basics, okay? So a major chord makes you it's a bit more happy, more bright. Okay. Sounds like this. Can you hear this?
Can you hear it?
Can you hear it?
Yeah. See, it sounds like that. Very bright. This is another major chord, very bright and happy. Now, minor chord sounds a bit more. You hear that? Sounds a bit more
Bit
sad.
sad.
Yeah, a bit more dark. Right, these are all minor chords. See another minor chord, very sad. Okay? So we're gonna try and guess that, okay, everybody?
Is
All
it
right.
minor? Okay.
Or major.
Or major?
Or major.
Remember minor, sad, major,
Happy.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the first chord, okay? Let's see.
Happy or sad, guys?
Is it happy or sad?
What do you think, right? Not one. They try to figure out how to play that. Okay,
Yes.
just guess first. Does
Yeah.
it sound happy or sad?
Eye smiling.
Alright, smiling.
Does that mean
You think
it's a happy chord?
happy, yeah?
Yeah, happy. That's right. It's a happy chord.
Yay!
Alright.
Guys!
Right, for smiling. Yay.
One trophy.
That's an answer.
Okay, how about this chord?
Okay, next.
Next chord.
Hmm.
Does it sound happy that? Not what?
Hmm.
I think that's a sad face.
Is it?
Is it minor chord, Mr. Andrew?
Or
It's a minor chord.
Yay!
Yay! You got it. All right.
By showing us
nice
your
one.
sad face.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Nice. Okay, the last one.
The
Okay.
last one, okay?
All right. Let's see. No peeking in my chords. Okay. Here we go.
Hmm.
Say it again.
Look, Angel, does it sound happy?
Is it a happy chord?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay, so maybe Mr. Andrew can't tell.
Well, it sounds happy, so it's a major chord.
It's a major chord.
Yay. Okay.
Yay! That's
All right.
Job.
Okay.
All right.
Now, before we begin, we have to tune our guitars first. Make sure that all the guitars are in tune. Okay. Let me see mine. Is mine the same as Mr. Chris's?
Let's listen.
Okay, so for Rai and Nashwa, because they have guitar,
You can try that as well.
tune your guitar first.
Yes.
Doesn't sound like that.
Show.
First string.
First string. Okay. See. So to tune it, we're gonna tune the first string. So maybe we should talk about the guitar first. Yeah. Okay. So on the guitar, if you do an open string like this, right? Now the top string over here, the thickest string, okay, the one on top here. You see? This is called the E string. It's E. Sounds like that.
Maybe we should use this camera.
Mm-hmm.
No, the green one.
The one on the left.
The first one, guys. Here.
That's the first string
The first string.
on the top.
Okay. And the next one is, I think you guys showed Miss Malta can show,
Next one.
is
Second one.
Yeah.
Second string.
Or can you switch back to this one, Mr. Barry? Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, let me show it here. Okay.
Okay.
yeah, the second string is the A string. It's too low, we gotta turn up. Okay, sounds the same. Then you can play the next string. The third string is the D string. It's D.
Okay.
In that guitar as well. The next string is, the fourth string is the G string. Okay. And the next string is the fifth string, which is the G string. I'm sorry, the B string.
Yeah. B. B.
Yeah, B, B. And the sixth string, back again to the E string.
That's another E.
The last one.
Last one. Okay.
Okay, Nacho, ready? And don't forget how to tune.
Oh yes, how do you turn it? So you have to turn it. Yeah, you turn either the clockwise or counterclockwise to make it tighter or looser. Okay, so to make the pitch go up or down.
Okay, so this part, guys.
Okay.
Okay, ready? And Nacho, can you try? Strum it this way. Open string.
Okay.
Let's try it.
You trying to strum your guitars? Let's hear your guitars.
What? I think you're turning on your microphone. Now try to
Okay, try to strum.
From your guitar?
Strum.
Mm-hmm. Can you do it again?
Very good.
Hey.
Technology, can you try? Turn on your microphone.
Okay. Can you strum it
Strum.
like Miss Malta? Look.
Okay. But I think she is strumming it, but we just can't hear it. Yeah, see, look at Ryan.
Your mic's off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. All right,
Next
so
one we have Hanun and
Angel.
yes, okay. So now we're going to learn how to tune the ukulele.
We'll switch.
So maybe Ms. Malta, you can talk about the ukulele.
All right. So it sounds. Wait. Yes.
It's a bit different from guitar.
Yeah. Only has 4 strings.
4 strings.
And the top one is actually higher than the bottom string, isn't it?
Does it sound like this, Hannah and Angel? From here.
So the first string is a G string. It's a high G string. So we'll play A, B, G. The same.
Okay.
The next one is a, so the second string is a C. The next one, the third string,
Third.
is an E. And the fourth string is an A. Okay.
Strong, Angel and Hannah. Good. Let's try. Angel, let's try to strum. Can you turn on your microphone?
Mm-hmm. So we can hear. Okay.
Hannah, can you try to strum?
Wait, where is? Okay.
Oh. Hannah turned off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Angel is disconnected.
Okay.
Okay, that's right.
Okay.
Okay,
That's okay.
all right. So since we've all tuned our guitars now we're going to learn some chords. Because so now on the guitar, there's actually a lot of chords that you can play. But for today, we're going to teach you how to play from the key of G. Okay, so the G chord. Okay? So in the key of G, we have something called a scale. Okay, so the notes in the key of G, okay, it's like do re mi. So it's. Okay, have you heard?
Mr. Andrew, can you do it slowly?
Okay, so have you heard that before? Do re mi.
Do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do.
Okay, so that's a G major scale. It's you call it a G scale. Okay, and the notes are, I think we have it on the graphic. Do we have that, Mr. Ferry? There we go. Okay, so
Hey.
notes are, so if you want to play it, okay, this is called a tab, okay? So you look at it like this, as if you're looking at a guitar like this. Okay, so the string, the line on the right side, okay, is this big E string, okay? So, and these lines over here, the horizontal lines, those are called frets, okay? So with that one, over here, you see that there's circles, large circles with letters in them. So those are the notes. So we look at the top string, the one on the right, and the third fret, it says G. So press that, that's G. And then the fifth fret is A. Then we go down to the second string and the second fret, it's B. And then we have C. And then we have D. And then E. And F sharp. And G. Okay? So it's good to know the notes, but you don't have to know how to actually play the scale, okay? It's okay. No need to know how to play the scale. Just know that those are the notes of the G major scale. So we had a G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. Okay? Now we're going to move straight on to the chorus, because the chorus is going to be so much easier to play, I think, other than the scale. Okay? So again, remember, there's a major chord and a minor chord. Okay, so in the key of G, we have the G major chord, the C major chord, and the D major chord. Okay, so I think before that, we should probably play a chord throughout the whole scale, okay, so you can see what I mean. So I'll just play just like before, do, re, mi. So G, A, B, B minor, C, E, F sharp, and back to G. Okay? All right. So, is everybody ready with the guitars?
I'll do this.
Okay, you play that, okay? Okay. All right. Okay, so first chord is the G major chord. Okay? Now, how do you play the G major chord? I think we have a graphic for that as well, Mr. Frey. G major. Go. It's a second image. There we go. So now with this one, okay, it has the black circles again, but now it's not the notes, it's numbers, and those numbers mean your fingers. Okay, so finger number 1 is your pointer, finger number 2 is your middle finger, finger number 3 is your ring finger, and finger number 4 is your pinky.
Pinky.
Okay? So you want to take those fingers. Now, in here it says 3 on the 3rd fret and the 1st string, and then number 2 is going to be on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and 4 is going to be on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, or the small string. Okay? So let's try and do that. So your 3rd finger goes on the 3rd fret. Okay? Can you do that? And then the 2nd finger goes on the 2nd string and 2nd fret. So again, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and the 2nd finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and now your 4th finger, you gotta stretch it down all the way and press right there. That is the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Okay? There you go. Play all the chords.
You try it?
You try it?
She's taking a big picture. Nice.
Oh, you want to take a picture of the chords? Okay, we can probably send it later, yeah?
Mhm.
I can send it to you later.
Maybe Mr. Andrew will show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, very close. There you go. So here's the G chord again. Okay, so my third finger, the third fret, my second finger on the second fret, and my fourth finger on the sixth fret right there. And sorry, on the third fret. Just like that. Okay. Okay, this is the classic way of playing the G chord right here. Now, if you're having trouble reaching it because maybe it's the fretboard is too wide or your hands are a bit too small, you can change it a bit. So instead of doing it this position, I can use a bigger reach. So I can still put my finger there, my pinky finger on the bottom over here, but I'm going to use my pointer and my middle finger. So my middle finger is going to be on the third fret and first string, and my pointer, my first finger is going to be on the second fret and the second string. So play it that way. So it's two ways, either this way. It's too difficult to do it this way. You can do it this way over here. Okay. Do you want to try? Which way you go?
Everybody,
Where is he?
Marco, should we show G?
There's no students holding. Yeah, they all left.
Okay, that's
So
all right.
everyone's having a guitar.
Okay, you can put it over there.
Just put it there.
Just keep it there first in case.
Alright.
Okay. Yes, Najwa and Rai is here. Okay, Najwa, you want to try, Najwa?
Okay. Can you guys try to play the G chord? Oh, okay.
Can you do it?
Ready? You can turn on your microphone.
Mm-hmm.
So can you hear? Like this.
Let's hear it.
Remember, your third finger, so sorry, your second finger, it's too wide, okay? Second finger on the third fret of the first string. Your pointer finger, your first finger on the second fret of the second string. And your pinky, your fourth finger on the third fret of the last string, the most bottom string over here. Play all the strings, strum through all the strings. So just like that. Can you do it? Want to try?
Are you gonna try it? I can't see you.
Can see the fan.
Where's Rai? Okay.
Can see his head.
Yes, he's there. But
Is there? Okay.
you can only see the top of his head.
Okay, that's okay. All right, should I move on to the next chord?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So,
So the next major chord is the C chord. C. Okay, and the way you play that chord is your third finger on the third fret of the second string, your second finger on the second fret of the third string. The fourth string is going to be open. You don't press anything. On the fifth string, your first finger is going to be on the first fret.
that's why he's taking pictures.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, let's see, and we will send it later, yeah?
Yes, we can send it as well. And you play the last string as well, open. Now there's an X on the first string, so you don't play that string. You only play from the second string, all the way down. And that's a C chord. There, Mr. Max can also do it as well.
Okay.
There, Mr. Max is also playing as well. And Mr. Chris? Yes.
Ready? Wanna try?
Wanna try? C chord.
C.
Let's try the C chord.
You do it, Najwa? It sounds like this.
Wanna try?
There. Let's try, Najwa.
Oh, where's your guitar?
Where'd your guitar go? Yeah.
Najwa, can your dad play guitar? Can your dad play guitar?
How about Rai? Rai's still there. I can't see his guitar.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Rai, we can't see you. Where are you, Rai?
Can you see you and your guitar?
Okay. Okay, so that's a C chord. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next chord for now. Okay.
Okay.
And maybe if Rai or Najwa has any questions, they can ask again later. Okay.
Mm.
All right. So the next major chord, the last one for the scale, is the D major chord. Duh. And it goes like this. So you don't play the first string, you don't play the second string, you play from the third string, okay? And it's an open chord, so you don't press anything there. With your first finger, you're gonna press the second fret of the fourth string. And with your third finger, you're gonna press the third fret of the fifth string. And with your second finger, you're gonna press the second fret of the last string, or the sixth string. The second in the graphic over there.
This is the D chord. Rai, can you try?
Just like that.
Let's try the D chord.
I think Rai's dad is helping him out.
It's pretty difficult, isn't it? That's how you play the D chord. You try?
Let's try, Najwa. Where's your guitar?
Okay, she's taking it.
Okay, there.
All right.
Okay. So I play D chord. So again, you
Ooh,
play
okay.
only from the third string, start from the third string. You don't play these top two strings. You can see in the graphic that there's two X's, one on the first string and on the second string. There's an O there that means open string. So you play the open on the third string. And again, put your first finger on the second fret of the fourth string. You put your third finger on the third fret of the fifth string. Your second finger on the second fret of the sixth string.
So Najwa, it will look like this. Like this, Najwa.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Can you try to strum it?
Hide my fourth finger. See?
One more time, Najwa.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's okay. Yes, it takes time. You have to
All
practice
right.
first, okay? But that's how you play a D chord. Okay, we'll send you all the chords again. We'll send you the graphic so you can try it out later. Okay, so those are all the major chords. The G chord, which you play like this. You have the C chord, which you play like this. And you have the D chord, which you play like this. Kind of sounds like a song already, doesn't it?
Mm.
C, D, C.
G.
Sounds like that song that we just played, having so much fun. How does it go? I think so.
Mm.
Okay, yes, okay.
Why
So,
not?
okay, so to play that song is very simple. Only with those three chords you can play the Having So Much Fun song. Okay, so the chord, the first chord is the G chord. And then the next chord is a C chord. The next chord is a D chord. Next one is a C chord. And then back to G. What's that?
Oh, we have Akhtar here. Hi, Akhtar.
Hey, Atar, how are you?
Okay, so let's play having so much fun game. Is it Akhtar here?
Okay, so we're gonna try the song again. Okay, and this time Mr. Chris is gonna play guitar. I'm gonna mute myself so it doesn't echo, and Miss Malta and Mr. Max are gonna sing it. Okay. So remember the chords are G, C, D, and back to C again, and then you repeat the whole thing 4 times. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Okay. Ready. Awesome. Okay. Here we go.
Ring, 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 ring.
Drink. Okay. All right.
Ding, ding, da. Ding, 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 ding.
1, 2, 3, go.
Ring, 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 ring.
Last forever, I will be the sun. We will be happier, laughing every day. We will be free. We can be happy every time. 'Cause I'm having so much fun. That's how you play having so much fun song. Okay. Who's
Awesome.
Mama over there? Is that Akhtar?
So you let me unmuted.
You keep changing name. Is that Akhtar? Is that you, Akhtar?
I'm muted. No, you're still muted.
There you go. Now you're unmuted. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, could you guys follow along with that chord, with that song? Was it easy? It's pretty easy, wasn't it?
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to show you a variation of that chord, okay? Or should we jump into minor chords? What do you think? What do you guys want to learn? Do you want to know a variation of the chords? Or do you want to continue on and learn minor chords as well? We go through all- Continue on. Okay, all right.
Continue.
All right, so those were the major chords of the G major scale. Now we're gonna
Yeah.
learn how to play the minor chords. Okay, so the minor chords, we have four minor chords. There's an A minor, there's an E minor, there's the B minor, and the F sharp minor. Okay, I'm gonna show you these four chords first. Okay, so the A minor sounds like this.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, so with the A minor, it's gonna be, you start with the second string, open string. Okay. And then you start with, and then you press with your second finger, you press on the second fret of the third string. Then with your third finger, you press on the second fret of the fourth string. Then with your first finger, you press the first fret of the fifth string. And then you play the open E string. And it sounds like this. Can you do it? Yep. I think we have a graphic for that as well. We have a graphic for everything.
Oh, Atar says I can do better. Okay.
Oh, okay. Show us your chord.
All right. Show us your
No.
chord.
Now.
Okay, so that's the A minor chord. Okay,
Okay.
you want to try?
No.
Or maybe I thought, oh, you can do better. Okay, go ahead. Let's see that better chord. I'm gonna know. I'm always up for learning something new or something better.
Who's gonna watch?
Who's gonna watch?
Just want to watch? Okay.
Okay.
I don't have
Why-
a
what's my-
guitar.
Oh, you don't have a
What's
guitar?
my? What's
Yes.
my? What's your name? My name? You want to be me? Is that it? Okay.
Chris. Chris.
Okay, so that's the A minor chord. Now the B minor chord, okay, a bit more challenging, okay, because now you have to do this with your first finger. So you're going to press on all the strings on the second fret, except the first string. So you leave that alone. Press down, okay, and with your third finger, you press on the fourth fret of the third string. With your fourth finger, you press on the fourth fret again, but this time on the fourth string, and you press with your middle finger, your second finger, on the third fret of the fifth string. Okay, and then you play all those together. B minor chord.
I get it now.
You get it
Mm.
now. Yes, that's how you play a B minor chord. Okay, this position as well, this shape that you see here with the finger. People also call this a bar chord. Okay, because you're barring that entire string over there. You can move up like that. That's why they call it a bar chord. Okay, so that is a B minor chord. You want to try?
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have guitar.
Okay, you can try that out.
You want to try?
Yes. Very easy.
Very easy.
Very easy.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a B minor chord. Now we're going to move on to the next minor chord, which is an E minor chord. An E minor. Okay, it sounds like this. Okay, it sounds like that. Okay, so the way you play it is you play the top string, the first string, open. This is an E chord. Then you put your second finger on the second fret of the second string, and the third finger on the second fret of the third string, and all the other chords, all the other strings are open, and you just strum the entire, all the strings. It's an E minor chord. This is like one of the most easiest chords to play. E minor. There you go.
E minor.
E minor.
Right.
That's right.
E minor chord. Okay, that one's very simple. So we'll move on to the next chord.
Yes.
This chord is called an F sharp minor chord. Okay, but later on I'll explain the variation of it because there is something wrong with this chord when you use it in the G scale. Okay, I'll show you why. So if I play an F sharp minor chord, okay, which is you're going to bar the chord, okay, the first finger on all strings of the second fret, okay, and you're going to place your third finger on the fourth fret of the second string, and then your fourth finger on the fourth fret of the third string, and the entire string like that. So that is an F sharp minor chord. But if you notice on the bottom of the graphic, it shows all the notes that are being played, right? It says there's F sharp, C sharp, G, A, C sharp, and F sharp. Now, if you remember, the G major scale doesn't have a C sharp. Yes, doesn't have a C sharp in it. Okay, so that's why instead of playing an F sharp minor chord, there's something called an F sharp diminished chord. There's a big theory behind it, but for now, we'll just play it, okay? So the F sharp diminished chord sounds like this. Sounds kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Very unique chord. So the way you play that is you put your second finger on the F sharp, which is the second fret. You play the next two strings open. Put your third finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and your first finger on the first fret of the fifth string. And you don't play the last string, okay? Now, if you want to add a bit of, jazziness to it, you can actually, but you won't go there. Just those three fingers, okay? Second, see?
Yes, man.
Very unique, right? That's an F sharp minor 7/5/5, or easily is F sharp half diminished chord. Okay, and we're back to G again. Right, so those are all the minor chords. So we had the G, we had the A minor, we had the B minor, we had the C major, and the D major, the E minor, the F sharp diminished, and the G major.
All right, so before we end this live club, I think we should end it with the song one more time.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, Anta, do you know the song?
Yes.
Oh, you know our song. Okay,
awesome.
cool.
You can sing along,
We'll
okay?
move back here. So we're gonna just play with the three major chords, okay? No minor chords in this one, just the
Fun in the rain.
Okay, you guys ready? Remember, there's only three chords, okay? Only three chords: the G, C, and D chord.
Okay, for this song, it has to be a bit faster than,
You are live.
yeah?
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna mute myself. Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold myself so it doesn't echo.
Having so much fun. Hope it lasts forever. I will be the sun. We will be happy and loving every day. We will be free. We can be happy every time. 'Cause I'm having so much fun. Alright,
Thank you for coming.
Very good.
Bye now,
Clap,
Job.
clap,
Bye.
clap, clap.
For this
Bye.
one, we have
Another
Bye.
one. Tight one.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye bye.
See you.
Bye. Bye. Good job, man.
Good
Oh,
job,
thank you
man.
so
You
much,
too,
Jacob.
man.
You too. Good job. Awesome. Bye bye.
Nice day.
Stay safe.